Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into another fascinating deep dive?
Absolutely. I'm excited to get into this one.
Today we're tackling the second machine age, and let me tell you, this book is packed with some serious food for thought. We've got excerpts here that really make you question, like, the very foundation of where we are in history.
Yeah, it's not just about the technology itself, right? It's about this bigger idea of a new era, a whole new way of looking at the world.
Exactly. Like, we throw around the term revolution a lot, but this book makes a really bold claim that what we're experiencing now, it's even bigger than the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, and that's a big claim, right?
Mhm.
So what makes them say that?
Well, they're basically arguing that it's not just about, like, faster computers or fancier gadgets. It's about machines doing things that, like, we always thought were uniquely human.
It's almost like, we've crossed this line where machines aren't just tools anymore. They're becoming, in a way, creators themselves.
Yes. There's this one part, it talks about a computer program that composed a whole symphony, like, in the style of Beethoven.
Right, and you actually sent me an article about that, about AI generating music. And it's not just classical, it's everything.
It's wild. And it's not just art either. What really blew my mind was that article you sent about AI diagnosing diseases, in some cases, even more accurately than doctors.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like the authors say this is a digital revolution. It's impacting everything. Healthcare, art, design, the way we work, how we connect with each other, even our leisure time. It's all being transformed by this stuff.
It's exciting for sure. But to be honest, it can also feel a bit overwhelming, right? Like, how do we even begin to wrap our heads around all this change? What are we supposed to do with all this information, all this technology?
Well, amidst all this change, there's one key takeaway I think is really important. The book emphasizes that even though technology is advancing at an incredible pace, what makes us human, those uniquely human capabilities, they're more valuable than ever.
So it's not about trying to out-robot the robots, right? It's about figuring out what we bring to the table that a machine can't.
It's exactly. Creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, empathy, those things that are, at the core of what it means to be human. Those are the skills that are going to be essential in this second machine age.
It's like we have to double down on our humanity, right? So if we're thinking about this practically, I mean, what advice does the book have? Like, what are some things people can do to prepare for this future?
Well, I think it starts with a little bit of self-reflection. Take a moment to consider, what are your own strengths? What are those inherently human qualities that you bring to your work, to your relationships, to your life? Those things, they can't be replicated by a machine.
It's almost like turning the question inward, right? Instead of feeling the machines, figure out how to use them to enhance your own unique strengths.
Exactly, and that's what's so important to remember. The future isn't about humans versus machines. It's about finding ways for them to work together, complement each other. And that requires a deep understanding of both our own potential and the capabilities of these new technologies.
Man, this has been really insightful, I've got to say. It's given me a lot to think about, both personally and professionally.
Absolutely. I think the main takeaway here is that the future is full of potential. And
Mhm.
by understanding these forces shaping it, by understanding this second machine age, we can be better prepared to navigate it and even thrive in it.
Absolutely, and that's what this deep dive is all about. Thanks for joining us for this thought-provoking discussion of the second machine age. Now, here's something I was thinking about while we were talking. The authors make a compelling case for the transformative power of technology, right? But they don't really delve into the potential downsides, the ethical dilemmas, or the societal implications. So I'm left wondering, if we're really on the cusp of such a profound shift, how can we ensure that these advancements benefit everyone? How do we prevent exacerbating existing inequalities or creating new ones? How do we ensure that this technological revolution leads to a more just and equitable future for everyone? Just some food for thought as we continue to grapple with the implications of this second machine age. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.